What's up, guys and gals? This is Griever back here, bringing you guys chapter 1002 of One Piece. One Piece. Let's get underway because this chapter can be summed up in very, very easily. You could say they fight. You can say they fight more. You could say, what the hell did Killer just do? That pretty much sums up the chapter. They fight some more, and what the hell did Killer do? Now, I can't show panels here. Shueisha already axed my last channel over showing panels, but what in the actual name of all that is Kazuki Odin Holy did Killer do? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's clearly some representation of what we're supposed to, like, we're led to believe. Is this like the Gamma Knife? Like, he's attacking it internally and the blades are appearing out? But then the way it looks, kind of would be sliced in half, but he's not, and there's no blood everywhere. It's not like he damaged him all the way down, like where all the night... I don't know, the Sonic the Hedgehog friggin' slice of death Scyther Sonic move. I don't know what it did. It was cool as hell. It apparently hurt Kaido. It didn't... I don't know the logistics of it. I don't think anybody does. But it was pretty fucking cool. It was pretty cool. Everybody was cool this chapter, okay? Everybody was super freaking cool this chapter. Slam Gibson from Kid, like grabbing Kaido's entire body and slam and all that stuff. Big Mom was really cool with all the lightning attacks, and we'll get to that. But Zoro just being a badass the entire time. I would argue that Zoro sort of, if it wasn't for Killer doing that WTF moment, other than that, I would say that Zoro actually stole the show. Even though Luffy seems to be the one that's doing the damage at the beginning and the end of the chapter, I would argue that Zoro is the one, because we knew that this would come about, that Kaido would recognize Odin's sword. We knew that this would happen at some point during the fight. And the way it was pulled off was excellent. Because remember last chapter, you know, Zoro was like, I need to release more of Enma's power. And remember, when he first got Enma, the thing sucked him dry. I mean, he was about to turn into Brook. He was about to be a skeleton. Yo-ho-ho-ho! You know, and all that stuff. And he had to, all right, come on, you problem child. And he grabbed his hockey back. But Zoro even recognized, I need to allow Enma to use more of me. I need to, like, you know, let off the shackles a little bit, even more so that I can hurt Kaido. Because right now I'm not able to do it. But not only that, we had each moment, beginning of the chapter, you know, Kaido's doing those crazy wind slice attacks, one that cut off Kiku's arm and stuff, and everyone's like doing their own thing. Zoro just facing it, shing, bang. It's like nothing. And then, of course, he tells Law, send me up there when he's doing a Boro breath, a flame breath, a hyper beam, atomic breath style, Kaido style, and then he's, of course, flame rend, boom. And then ching, and then we see the aura. The aura. This is going to be beautifully animated. You know this is going to be hype in the anime. He's just like, one sword style. And he's like, Zoro! And flame rend, one sword style. And, like, I am a Zoro fanboy, guys. I do love Zoro. Zoro's probably in my top 10 characters. Easy. Maybe even top 5 in One Piece. I'm not the hypest, like, Zoro is leagues above Shanks level of crazy power scaling, but I do believe that Zoro deserves to be here on the roof. And we're seeing this. This attack, if it wasn't for Killer doing that fuckery, this would be the thing that everybody was talking about. People are still talking about it, but the fact that he went one sword style, Big Mom was like, Kaido, be careful of that sword. And Kaido's like, why does his katana have the aura of Odin? What is this? And then he just goes one sword style, boom, and he misses because once again, even Zoro, just like Luffy had the Udon training, you know, in the prison, Zoro has only had a handful of days, not very long with this new sword that is a problem child, similar, you know, to the curse blades and stuff. So he recognizes he needs to unleash more of it, but even Zoro doesn't have full control of this sword yet. He's not on that level, and that... Some people will argue, oh, come on, that's a fail for Zoro. No, it's not an F for Zoro because you don't want, right now, it takes 5 supernovas to fight 2 Yonko, and they still might lose. We don't know what direction this is going to take and how it's going to go down. But the fact of the matter is that none of these guys are 1v1 on a Yonko level yet. I feel confident in that statement. So we need to see the improvements that happened during this fight. Like how observation hockey was the thing in the Katakuri fight with Luffy, we're going to see, and a lot of people said that this is more Zoro's fight than almost anybody else, considering it's Wano, because it's the samurai, because of Enma, because of Odin, because of the connection with Kaido. This is supposed to be more of Zoro's growth than anybody else's, really, and we're seeing that here, and I'm on board with that. I don't know about you guys, maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but I don't think I am. I think that this is exactly what we needed to see, because when he does the one sword style, damn, I missed, because Zoro is not Mihawk yet. He's not Yonko level yet. He is going to be, he still needs to grow and learn how to fully control Enma. And this is fan-damn-tastic, because we saw, look at the devastation, he cut one of the horns off of Onigashima. That mountain slice looks like baby shit comparison to this. He cut the horn off the mountain. This is epic as shit. And had that hit Kaido, like even Big Mom was like, holy shit, we underestimated them. And Kaido's like, what, like everybody was like, holy shit. And Zoro's only problem is that he unleashed too much of the energy and he couldn't focus it accurately enough. Had that hit Kaido, I'm just saying, had that hit Kaido, like, Jesus Christ, like, this was a Zoro chapter. From badass moment to badass moment to badass moment, it was a Zoro chapter. And now we see the room for growth, and that is perfect. That's amazing. Plus, we get a great callback here because everybody's doing their own thing. As I said, the killer stuff was like, what the hell? But then Big Mom, of course, jumps in. Also, Law using Gamma Knife. And once again, the Sonic Scyther thing, the Kong rifle, the Slam Gibson. Kaido's taking hit after hit, but it doesn't seem to be, even the Gamma Knife doesn't seem to be doing the crazy amount of damage. But it's still Kaido, and he's still like, you guys know about my crazy defense, so at least you're trying to win this without guts. And then Luffy's thing is, of course, like, I'm winning because of guts. So, ironic there. But a big callback to Skypiea. And the fact that a lot of people still to this day put NL, Enaru, however you want to call him. I don't really care for him that much myself, but and that's a hot take there. Don't cancel me over that yet. I got other things you can cancel me over. But a big callback here to that, because here we have Big Mom using Zeus and like Indra, Thunder God, lightning strikes, bam, bam, bam. And that would be interesting to see. Big Mom with Zeus versus NL. That'd be pretty cool. But either way, what we're seeing here is, of course, people are getting zapped. Killer gets zapped after doing the Sonic Scyther. I think Law and Kid both also get zapped. And then Zoro also gets zapped after missing the amazing attack. Now, anime logic aside, we know what anime logic is like. They're hit by lightning. They're not going to die necessarily, But, that's going to be they're all going to be like, oh man, that really hurt sort of idea. So now they've all taken a major hit. Luffy also gets hit by this. However, of course, he's rubber. Another great callback, because we didn't really see that in Whole Cake, and Big Mom didn't really register. Like, why didn't that affect you at all? I'm rubber, bitch, That was awesome. That was a great callback to another thing, is that NL's not the only lightning user, and now we're seeing, once again, they didn't forget that Luffy's rubber. No matter how powerful Big Mom and Zeus might be, that does nothing. It does zero to Luffy. And that was fantastic. Now, this one, a little like, I can see why some people might have a problem with it, because I'm also like, yeah, because Kaido also uses a Borrow Breath, an Atomic Blast, whatever, and that's flame-based. And, rubber and flame, a little bit there. But then he's like, what? Fire doesn't affect you either? And he's like, what? How come? Guts! And it's like, okay, but Luffy should still take some major damage. This is Kaido's Atomic Breath. He should still take some level of damage. Am I missing something here? Is there something about the properties of rubber with fire as well? I don't, maybe that's, I missed something there, but then he uses a Kong Gatling against Kaido, and it seems to do a fair amount of damage here, and that's the end of the chapter. It was a very fight sort of chapter, so it wasn't a whole lot, there wasn't a lot of dialogue to go into, theory, discussion, etc. But what the hell did Killer do? Did Gamma Knife, did Law miss the harder maybe? Because that should have, I argue we should have seen a lot more damage if he hit him with Gamma Knife. Or maybe Gamma Knife's not as strong or OP as we were led to believe, like in Dressrosa. Yeah, Zoro stole the show for me. I think everything went fine. But yeah, what do you guys think? You know, this is going to be a really short review, I feel, because there was a lot of like badass, like hype, let's talk about it. Yeah, this was awesome. What Zoro did, what Kid did, what Law did. Yeah, Rooftop Boys for the win. Like, but after you've talked about all that, like this chapter was a very they fight chapter. And it was a great chapter because of it. We're finally seeing, we didn't jump away. There was not a bunch of dialogue in the way. It was no. Big Mom and Kaido are fighting 5 supernovas, and they are trying, and right now it's still looking like the Yonkos are favored because nobody's actually attacking Big Mom. Kaido's taking all the hits. It's not doing near the amount of damage that they're expecting, or I don't know what they're expecting, and then Big Mom's just coming in with the support attacks like mama, boom, 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 and picking them off, right? While they're defenseless or while their focus is on Kaido. So this, to me, this fight is going exactly how I wanted it to go, how I pictured it's going. It's fantastic, and no break next week. Chapter 1003, no break. That's so nice. That's so nice. I am on the firm impression that Oda can take as many breaks as he wants to give us One Piece greatness. However, it is frustrating when we get break, chapter, break, chapter, break. You know, I understand why we get annoyed by that. It happens, it sucks, but now, nope, chapter 1003 next week. So that's really, really hype. Yeah, so unlike most of my One Piece chapter reviews, which tend to be at least 25 minutes, if not longer, some of them even go like teching level of stuff. Right here, there wasn't really a whole lot of craziness and theories to go over and stuff. So I would say, how would you rank who stole the show in this chapter? Let me know down in the comment section down below. I believe it was Zoro. I think that he did the most epic stuff. If you want to argue Killer, sure. But like, how would you rank them right now? How would you rank them as far as relevant to the fight thus far? How would you rank the 5 supernovas? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Right now, I would say it would go Luffy, Zoro, Law, Kid, Killer. That is the order that I would just give off the top of my head so far of what relevance they've done in the fight. But what do you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe as always. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, 500 subscribers. Not 300 subscribers. Not 400 subscribers. 500 subscribers in the month of March, and I will be making a milestone video at the end of March, in the first week of April, about whatever content that you guys desire. Do you want me to talk about Hunter x Hunter? Do you want me to talk about Attack on Titan? Do you want me to talk about something completely away from manga and anime? You guys let me know, and that will be the milestone video. If we get to 500 subscribers in the month of March, then that will take place, and it'll be decided by you guys. It's you guys. I'll probably make a video, and there'll be a poll in my Discord as well to determine what content that will be. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. This is One Piece, chapter 1002. It was great. Let me know what you think. See you next time, guys. Oh, and forgot. Drink responsibly, as always. See you next time.